right, folks, Rooster here in Tennessee. This is going to be the beginning of a lot of customer amp inventories coming up. So if you do enjoy watching these amp inventory videos, you're in for a treat. If you don't enjoy watching them, then just buckle up, because we're going to have a lot of these coming up. And I will try to talk about some of the what's available or what's not available as I do these videos. So as I go through the amps, I'll try to bring up, kind of what I have, and may even pan over to what's available at the end of these videos. So what I've got, Carl built 400 HD. This one goes to Mr. JC. We're going to test it with a Cobra 29 Chrome with the RFX-95 on it. So I need to establish a baseline for what this Cobra 29 Chrome is doing. I'm going to show you guys the output of it real quick, and then we can just kind of use this radio or this video for a baseline. If I ever use this radio to test something with, you'll know how much it's doing exactly. Now this one's supposed to be sold to a friend of mine. We haven't been able to get together yet, so in the meantime we're just going to use it to test some of these amps with, and it'll be well tested by the time he gets it. So the RFX-95 29, 100 watt slug. We've got the P kit off. I mean, it looks like we're keying about 8 watts. Swinging to about 40 average. And then PEP, audio check 1 2 3, audio check 1 2 3, audio check 1 2 3. I mean, just as a guess, it's probably about 105, 110 watts PEP. So with that being said, we're going to be underdriving all these amps just a little bit. But again, the main thing is we want to make sure we see some decent output. So we got a 1000 watt slug in there. Keep in mind, on the 4-pill, I think Carl Built recommends up to, I think he says 180 watts PEP on these. Let me see, I'm not even sure. Maybe it's 150. Yeah, so he recommends 180 PEP. Personally, myself, I'm going to recommend about 125 to 150. 150 being what I recommend, but they do really well with 100 and 125, as you'll see in this video. So again, we're going to be underdriving it some. This amp can handle up to about 50 or 60 watts average. We're swinging 40 into it. It can handle 125, 150 PEP, and we're only doing about 105, maybe 110. Keep that in mind with the numbers you see in this video, and ones going forward for that matter. So let's just power it up here. Test voltage is 14.8, by the way. I'll just key it up, give it audio. So less than 50 amps the way we're running it right now. Again, you start driving this thing with more, you'll need probably a 75, 80 amp power supply. Might as well just go ahead and buy a 100 amp to run it. But in the mobile, expect 75 to 80 amps worth of draw. Average power, bottom scale. Hello, audio. We can add some dead key. Hello. About 300 average. With that's 40 average going in. And then PEP, audio check 1 2 3, 800 watts PEP. Now, we're doing 800 with 100 in. Yes, you probably come up to 125, 150. You'll start seeing more along the lines of 900 to 950, and as you do that, your average power will come up. So with 50 to 60 watts of average power, we can definitely expect this amp to do 400 watts average. Again, with 40 average going in, we're seeing about 300. Underdriving it, but that's a good working amp, and as always, we like to do a test video to make sure things are functioning as expected before they leave here. So this is the first 4-pill of many to come. So lots of amp videos coming up, guys. I do have a 2-pill 2879 Carl Built available, 2-pill 2290s, an 8-pill, and some 454 Fat Boys. I'll get into more specific availability here after a while, but those are just off the top of my head what I still have available with no wait time. Alright guys, that's it. 4-pill Carl Built 400 HD for Mr. JC. Appreciate it, guys. Questions, comments, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Rooster in Tennessee. See you, bye.